Hello, welcome back to another video and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sammy B Love. Look at my cat. She's like right in there. She looks like one of those AI videos, the music videos that has like little cozy environments and like little cats sleeping by the fireplaces and stuff. So cute. Welcome. So today I wanted to talk about the 3 biggest mistakes that you can make as a woman trying to reconnect with your sensuality. And these are things that I kind of have such a big qualm with because they are the biggest. Some of them are like the biggest suggestions that sex coaches and like sexperts and people make online, and it really it always rubs me the wrong way. I mean, there's always a time and place for certain things and suggestions, but if you've experienced sexual trauma and you are reconnecting with your sensuality, then a lot of these are like big no-nos, or they just like don't fucking matter or make a difference. And some of those are like when people are like, just use lube, try a different position, like dress up for your partner. It's like, that doesn't actually create like monumental, transformative, healing sex. That doesn't help someone heal. That doesn't help someone become sensitive to their body and have like an orgasmic awareness of every inch of themselves, or have like a beautiful daily sensual experience or practice. So I don't know, it kind of feels like band-aids that fall off the second you jump in the pool. That's how I feel about all that stuff. But anyway, so 3 big mistakes that you might be making if you're trying to reconnect to your sensuality. And it's okay. It's fine. You know, if these things feel good for you, if you're doing them and they feel good for you, then that's great. You might be somewhere different on your journey. If you're just beginning and you're like, you know what, I'm tired of being numb, I'm tired of being shut down, I'm tired of not being tapped into my joy, my expression, my body, my power as a feminine being, like, then this is for you. Yeah, I hope that you love it. And if you want more, then definitely jump into my course, the Sensual Reset. That is for healing sexual trauma, feeling so deeply connected to your body and your pleasure, and being empowered, and the ripple effect that that has on your life, better relationships, better self-worth when it comes to jobs, your business, your life, upholding standards, asking for what you need, your boundaries, everything. It affects everything. It ripples out so big. So anyway, we're gonna dive into it. Number 1 is forcing yourself to try to be something you're not. It just shuts down your magic. So if you're like listening to all these people and you're like, oh, with my partner, you know, I really want to address the sexual trauma, I really want to spice up the bedroom, I really want to have a new experience and go deeper and have more fun and have more pleasure, then dressing up and role playing and trying to be something you're not, and further being outside of your body, further being outside of the experience of being you, might not be the best thing. It could be fun, and if you're like, it feels like fuck yes, then go for it. But I think it's like, being you is so magical. Being in your body, whatever shape it is. I know sometimes it's hard. For me, I'm very short, I'm 5'1", so like if I gain weight or lose weight, it affects my body kind of very intensely. So sometimes it can feel a little jarring and like a little discomfort of like, oh, this is my body now. It's so different than it was a couple weeks ago or whatever. And so being myself, the magic of being in my body exactly how it is, no matter how it is in the moment, if there's been any changes or whatever symptoms, I navigate having POTS. And so yeah, finding that like magic of being you, being in your body and loving yourself and being radiant and alive in yourself exactly as you are, that is so fucking hot and sexy. And like, you deserve that. You deserve to feel that way. You deserve to own the space you're in and to just radiate that magic and invite someone into that space with you, rather than like trying to escape and like, yeah, putting on being something you're not. Because what you are is enough. So that's the key. What you are is enough. You don't have to be something you're not. Making it about the observer. Number 2, the second mistake is making it about the observer, trying to be sexy, trying to like, okay, I'm gonna kickstart my sensuality and like be in my body, and I want to experience bliss and pleasure and orgasms. I don't want to be shut down. I don't want to be turned off with a low libido. I don't want to feel shame around my body or sex anymore. Jumping into like a lap dance class, like that could be really cool and fun and a shock to your system. It also could be really fucking not what you need. So again, it's all about your internal compass. Forcing yourself to try something that's like kind of extreme and like intense, especially physically, when you're relating to yourself again. I love to define sensuality or explain it as like sensuality is sensitivity and love. Like being sensitive, having that sensitivity in your body, being aware of your sensations, being aware of the space you're taking up, being aware of the space you're in. That sensitivity, instead of it being a fear related or fear navigated thing, I don't really know what I'm trying to say, but when you've experienced trauma and you've become hypervigilant, you often can become extremely sensitive, but it's that hypervigilance. It's rooted in fear rather than being rooted in pleasure and safety and love. So sensitivity and love, that space of safety, love, warmth, you are welcome, you are okay, you are loved, you are seen and heard and witnessed, plus sensitivity equals sensuality, where you will feel free to be in your senses in a way that you haven't, because when you've experienced sexual trauma, your senses shut down. It's not safe to be authentic. It's not safe to be in your body. So your senses shut down because you need to reserve your energy for escaping or fighting or flighting or flighting or fleeing or freezing, fawning. Yeah, you know what I mean. Your energy is going to those things rather than drinking in your environment, feeling how soft your skin is, feeling how good a little breeze from the fan feels on your skin and through your hair, smelling your candle and your food as you chop them and cook them. Being present, you have the safety to actually be present with your senses. And when you do a really extreme thing, like a really intense, physically intense activity, like I'm gonna learn how to lap dance or pole dance and like make it about being sexy for your partner rather than you feeling so turned on and alive in your body, in your space, in your senses, that can be a big mistake. And again, it's okay. All these things are fine. But just trust yourself. And this might be really helpful if you're like, well, I've tried all these things and I still feel shut down, or I still feel rooted in shame. I still feel like I don't want to have sex with my partner. I don't feel in my power. I can't handle conflict. I feel just like numb to the world around me and the things I'm eating and the music I listen to. And like I take a bath and I do all these things and I don't even experience the joy of it. It's just moving through the motions. That is a big, that's a big indicator that, yeah, that taking it slow and following the things I'm suggesting might be really helpful, especially something like the Sensual Reset. That's exactly what it's for. Okay, that was number 2. Number 3 is, oh yeah, and like shibari and stuff, that goes under intense activities. Shibari, where they like tie you up in those ropes. Absolutely not. That is not for me. I would not suggest doing that if you're getting into things. Yeah, somehow that was all 3. Okay. Forcing yourself to try to be something you're not shuts down your magic is number 1. Sensuality isn't about learning how to lap dance or buying sexy outfits. It's about being in your body. And then number 3 is it's not about the observer. It's about you. It's about you experiencing yourself and then inviting someone into the magic of that. So those are the 3. Those are the 3 biggest mistakes. I love to just be candid and not edit things, so you're just gonna get it as it is. That's how I roll, again, because it's safe. It's safe to have any experience. It's safe to not be perfect. It's safe to just go with it and have fun. It's safe to take up the space you're in whatever form you're in. And these are just ways that you get to be and live your life, and you don't have to be in fear. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to have such intense control over things in order for you to feel good. And that is the biggest release and abundance. And like, that's confidence, that's magnetism. When you feel safe in any experience, showing up in any way that you are, that's so beautiful and magnetic, and everyone wants that, and everyone deserves that. So sending you lots of love on your journey, however you are today, and I can't wait to see you in the Sensual Reset. Bye.